When the faces of humanity are revealed from beneath the mask of selfishness, then nature rejoices. Only then can suffering and pain, anger and violence, revenge and cruelty be transformed into hope and light. Only at that moment is there space for love to take action. When love conquers human hearts, overcomes all evil, and provides tips for overcoming everything, it becomes an unstoppable force that can conquer any obstacle in its path.
The most horrifying and devastating manifestation of Russia's barbaric war of aggression against Ukraine up to this point in time was the breaking of the dam of the Kakhovka hydroelectric power plant in the early morning of the 6th day of the month of February.
As a consequence, enormous destructive forces were unleashed.
Kakhovka is a long lake, one of the largest in Europe, known for its fresh water and impressive length of 240 kilometers. The extent of the humanitarian disaster, the damages caused to nature and the environment in the middle of a grain field, crucial for ensuring the international food supply, located in the Black Mulan area. In all its horror, here is something that is difficult to describe in words. Individuals who were able to flee from the swirling masses of water had no choice but to prioritize their own safety and that of their children. Many elderly individuals were left waiting for the arrival of rescuers, hoping for assistance and relief to come soon. The utterly irresponsible destruction operations of civilian targets and the bombings and missile strikes on infrastructure have caused immense harm and devastation to ordinary citizens throughout the entire war of aggression, resulting in widespread suffering and loss of innocent lives. Unending torment experienced when beloved ones have perished in the wreckage of collapsed dwellings, and the place of residence cannot be reclaimed when it is completely destroyed and rendered uninhabitable. We have all encountered the immeasurable agony and distress on the countenances of individuals, conveyed through images depicted in news media. We have received communication from the occupied and the continuous stream of thoughts expressing the despair of the residents who managed to survive the bombings in the devastated area at a time when everything that existed before is no longer present. Only empty hands remain. Is there any form of consolation?
As per the tale set in ancient Greece, the enemy was on the verge of invading the Greek city of Brianna, and the frightened inhabitants hastily fled, carrying their own valuable possessions on their backs to ensure their safety and preserve what was dear to them. Nevertheless, an elderly gentleman hastily departed from the urban area without any possessions. When inquired about the reason for not bringing his personal belongings, he responded using phrases recognized as a translation from the Latin language. However, I in reality do, because I carry everything with me wherever I go, and I am always prepared for any situation. That is precisely what he is doing, because I have all of my belongings with me. The words are widely recognized as omnia mea mecum porto, signifying I carry all my belongings with me. This phrase is commonly used to convey the idea of self-sufficiency and the importance of being self-reliant in all aspects of life. The story tells that he was Bias of Priene, an ancient Greek orator and philosopher, one of the 7 sages of Greece, who resided during the archaic period of ancient Greece and had a significant impact on everything between the years 620–550 BC. These words are said to have been used by the famous Greek lyric poet and elegist Simonides, 556–467 BC, reportedly shipwrecked while traveling by boat. He explained to passengers why he remained calm, not caring about his own fate. I bring along all of my possessions with me. The message that has been transmitted to us throughout the course of human history in the Latin language is centered around the authentic spiritual values that uphold and sustain us during the turbulent times of life's trials and tribulations. The process of internalizing these words involves going through numerous painful situations, experiencing many losses, and enduring a multitude of challenging circumstances. Amidst the senseless destruction that has been inflicted on the civilian population and infrastructure of Russia and Ukraine, the individuals who have lost their homes and belongings are now compelled to endure the most challenging and arduous lessons that life has to offer. Throughout this horrific war of aggression, we have all witnessed through television news broadcasts and documentaries the resilience of those who have lost everything amidst immense distress. Among the group of people affected, there are individuals who, remarkably, seem to calmly accept the devastating reality of their shattered surroundings. It is truly remarkable to see how they find strength in the face of such adversity, demonstrating an unwavering spirit that inspires us all. They are proficient in the teachings of life and have the ability to illuminate and inspire the lives of their fellow individuals who experience anguish and uncertainty based on their own personal experiences. Beautiful memories, the feeling of love, are indestructible, cannot be destroyed by bombs, cannot be destroyed. The Karelians in Finland also underwent this experience. As a result of the attack war initiated by the Soviet Union in 1939, they were compelled to abandon their homes and reconstruct their lives in a distant location, far away from their homeland. This displacement forced them to start anew, facing the challenges of building a new existence in an unfamiliar environment.
Amor vincit omnia.
When smiles replace the masks we are wearing, the nature starts to bloom again. When meeting friends so long desired, it's high occasion for embrace. Fears change into hopes fulfilling. Like song, it lives in our hearts. It turns the true into a sounding board. You find it when you search. Now only can provide the greatest reason. I realized it while traveling the world. Love only is the way to liberation. I knew it when I was back home again. My home is now wherever I am sailing. It gives me light to find the safest roads. These roads finally lead to blue of heaven. Eternal is the power of love. My home is now wherever I am sailing. It gives me light to find the safest roads. These roads finally lead to blue of heaven. Eternal is the power of love. Now only can provide the greatest. I realized it by traveling the world. Love only is the way to liberation. I knew it when I was back home again. My home is now wherever I am sailing. It gives me light to find the safest road. This road finally leads to blue of heaven. Eternal is the power of love.